wondered how that perfectly tender lamb shank on your dinner plate started its journey in a massive industrial facility? What you're about to discover will completely change how you think about meat processing forever. Today, we're going behind the closed doors of lamb processing plants to uncover the incredible machinery, precise techniques, and surprising science that transforms whole lambs into those beautiful shanks sitting in grocery store display cases. I've spent months researching this process, talking to industry insiders, and piecing together the fascinating world of industrial meat processing. What I found will shock you, educate you, and maybe even make you appreciate your next meal a whole lot more. From the moment a lamb enters the facility to the final packaged product, every single step is engineered for maximum efficiency, food safety, and quality control. But here's what most people don't realize about this process. It's not just about cutting meat, it's about precision timing, temperature control, specialized equipment that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, and workers who have trained for years to master their craft. The technology involved is mind-blowing, and the attention to detail would surprise even the most skeptical food critics. Let's start with the arrival process, because this sets the tone for everything that follows. Lambs arrive at processing facilities in specially designed transport vehicles that maintain optimal conditions during transit. These aren't just regular trucks. They're climate-controlled environments with non-slip flooring, proper ventilation systems, and compartments designed to reduce stress on the animals. The moment they arrive, trained inspectors examine each animal to ensure they meet strict quality and health standards. The holding areas are engineered marvels themselves. Temperature-controlled environments with automated feeding and watering systems keep the animals comfortable while they await processing. What many people don't understand is that stress directly affects meat quality, so these facilities invest heavily in creating calm, clean environments. The flooring is specially textured to prevent slipping, lighting is designed to reduce anxiety, and sound levels are carefully monitored. Now here's where things get really interesting. The actual processing begins with what's called the harvest line, and it operates like a precision machine. Workers are stationed at specific intervals along a moving conveyor system, each responsible for particular tasks. The entire line moves at a calculated speed that maximizes efficiency while maintaining quality standards. Every movement is choreographed, every tool is specialized, and every worker has undergone extensive training. The initial processing steps involve humane, stunning methods that render the animal unconscious, instantly using either electrical or mechanical techniques. This is followed immediately by a controlled draining stage, which must happen within seconds to ensure proper product quality and food safety. The precision required here is incredible. Too slow, and you affect meat quality. Too fast, and you compromise the process. Workers use specialized knives that are sharpened multiple times per day and sanitized constantly. Temperature control becomes absolutely critical at this point. The processed lamb body must be cooled rapidly to prevent bacterial growth while maintaining the proper conditions for enzyme activity that tenderizes the meat. Industrial chilling systems maintain temperatures within 1 degree of the target, and computerized monitoring systems track every piece through the cooling process. The surface layer removal process is where you really see the skill of these workers. Using pneumatic separation machines combined with hand techniques, the outer layer is removed cleanly while preserving the meat underneath. These machines use compressed air to separate the surface from the meat with minimal damage to either. The precision is remarkable. A skilled worker can complete this process in under 2 minutes without a single nick to the meat surface. Internal preparation happens next, and this is perhaps the most technically demanding part of the entire process. Internal components are removed cleanly and hygienically to prevent any form of contamination. Workers use specialized tools including pneumatic knives, suction devices, and precision cutting instruments. The entire process happens while the product hangs from a moving rail system that positions it perfectly for each operation. Here's something that will blow your mind. Every single processed body gets inspected by government inspectors who examine dozens of specific points for signs of irregularities, contamination, or quality issues. They're looking at key tissue areas and overall muscle structure. Any product that doesn't pass inspection gets immediately removed from the line. The rejection rate might surprise you, but it ensures only the highest quality meat makes it to consumers. The products then enter aging coolers, where they hang for several days to weeks depending on the desired outcome. These aren't just cold rooms. They're precisely controlled environments with specific humidity levels, air circulation patterns, and temperature gradients. During this aging process, natural enzymes break down muscle fibers, creating the tenderness we associate with quality meat. Now we get to the actual fabrication process, where whole lamb bodies become individual cuts like lamb shanks. This happens in specialized cutting rooms maintained at specific temperatures, with workers wearing protective gear and using tools that would make a surgeon jealous. The breakdown process follows exact anatomical knowledge, with cuts made at precise angles to maximize yield and maintain cut integrity. Lamb shanks specifically come from the lower portion of the leg, both front and rear. The cutting process requires understanding the bone structure, muscle groups, and connective tissue patterns. Workers use bandsaws, handsaws, and specialized knives to separate the shank from the rest of the leg, while maintaining the characteristic shape and bone structure that makes lamb shanks so distinctive. The trimming process is where artistry meets efficiency. Excess fat must be removed to meet consumer preferences, while maintaining enough marbling for flavor and moisture. Workers use curved knives designed specifically for following muscle contours, removing silver skin and excess connective tissue that could create toughness in the final product. Quality control checkpoints happen throughout the fabrication process. Each cut gets visually inspected for proper sizing, trimming, and overall appearance. Weight standards ensure consistency, and any pieces that don't meet specifications get retrimmed or assigned to different product categories. The attention to detail is incredible. Packaging technology is far more sophisticated than most people realize. Vacuum packaging systems remove air to prevent oxidation and extend shelf life. The plastic films used are specially designed with specific oxygen permeability rates, and the sealing process happens under controlled conditions to ensure perfect seals every time. Some facilities use modified atmosphere packaging, where the air inside the package is replaced with specific gas mixtures that further extend shelf life and maintain color. The machinery that accomplishes this costs hundreds of thousands of dollars and operates with computer precision to measure gas concentrations and sealing pressure. Labeling systems automatically apply product information, nutritional data, sell-by dates, and tracking codes that allow complete traceability back through the entire process. If there's ever a quality issue, these codes can identify exactly when and where each piece of meat was processed, which workers handled it, and what conditions existed during processing. The final steps involve metal detection systems that can identify particles smaller than a pinhead, weight verification systems that ensure accurate labeling, and case packing equipment that organizes products for efficient distribution. Temperature monitoring continues right up until the products leave the facility in refrigerated trucks. What makes this entire process even more impressive is the speed at which it operates. A modern lamb processing facility can handle hundreds of animals per day while maintaining strict quality and safety standards. The coordination required between different departments, the timing of various processes, and the logistics of moving products through multiple stages is absolutely mind-boggling. The technology continues advancing too. Robotic systems are being integrated for certain cutting operations. Artificial intelligence helps optimize processing schedules, and sensors monitor everything from blade sharpness to worker fatigue levels. The industry constantly evolves to improve efficiency, safety, and product quality. Understanding this process gives you a whole new appreciation for that lamb shank on your plate. It represents incredible coordination between people, technology, and systems all working together to deliver a consistent, safe, high-quality product. The next time you're enjoying a perfectly cooked lamb shank, remember the amazing journey it took from farm to table and the skilled professionals who made it possible.